Welcome to the Baobab Within, where Africa's hidden history takes root and rises in power. Captured, exiled, and isolated. After nearly 2 decades of resistance, Samori Touré's long war for sovereignty had ended. But in exile, his legacy was just beginning. This is the final chapter of a man who became more than a warrior. He became a symbol. After his capture in 1898 near Guélémou, Samori Touré was transported by French troops to the coast of West Africa. From there, he was exiled to Exile, a remote town in present-day Gabon. The man who once ruled an empire now lived in guarded solitude. But even in exile, his dignity endured. Witnesses described him as composed, devout in prayer, and still surrounded by a few loyal companions. He died in 1900, far from Wassaloop, but unbroken in spirit. Though physically removed from the land he fought for, Samori Touré became a beacon for generations to come. He is remembered not just as a king, but as a strategist, freedom fighter, and unyielding symbol of African resistance. His great-grandson, Ahmed Sékou Touré, would become the first president of independent Guinea in 1958, and would invoke Samori's legacy in his defiance of colonialism. The same spirit that marched across rivers and mountains now marched through history itself. Today, Samori's story is told in schools across Guinea. His name graces streets, monuments, and public memory, though still too often overlooked in global history books. But his example speaks clearly that Africa was never passive, that it resisted, that it had leaders who fought with vision, discipline, and sacrifice. Samori Touré's life is proof that resistance is not measured only in victory, but in refusal to surrender. Empires fade, chains rust, but legacy lives on. Samori Touré may have died in exile, but his fire lit the path for a continent that would rise. If this series inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Baobab Within, where the truth of Africa lives, breathes, and fights on.